Hello and welcome to Orange County's longest running business talk show. I am your host, Rick Franzi. We have a great show planned for you this afternoon. Why do you ask? Because our guest, Rami Lazarescu, is here to talk about happiness as it relates to his firm, Happiness Assurance. Rami, welcome to the program.
Thank you very much for having me, Rick. Thank you.
So you're an entrepreneur. Happiness Assurance has been in business approaching 10 years. Take us back all that time ago. And Rami, what was your original motivation to start and launch Happiness Assurance?
Well, my motivation was really to help people to empower themselves and take action for their own happiness. Because I find that most people are simply too busy and too stressed to plan happiness. Now, there was a study about happiness done by Cornell University. And their conclusion was that vacation experiences contribute more to our happiness than our money or stuff. So really, this is really one of the best way in which you can increase your happiness by creating happy vacation experiences in your life, and it will create memories that will transcend time. You'll always remember a happy time in your past.
That is true, and experiences are priceless, right? So, of all the ways you could have helped people to discover happiness, what was it about vacations that really you thought I can make a business out of this?
Well, if I go back to my childhood, my parents were not well-to-do, and they have never, ever taken me on vacation. So what I'm trying to do is that I'm trying to compensate because I believe that there might be some more people like me that they are vacation deprived. So this is actually, one of the main reason why actually I embarked on this, journey.
Mhm.
Because most people, as you probably know, most people, they love vacations, but there are three challenges that most people have. The first one is obviously money. The second one is time. And the third one is planning. So although many people like to go on vacation, but these three challenges are holding many people back, and they do not actually take action for their own happiness because there was no solution for these three problems until now.
So, how long after you launched the firm did you start to believe that you had a scalable business that was going to be around approaching 10 years? Just how long did it take after you launched? Did you feel like you had a
Well,
business?
actually, looking back, I think it took probably about 4 months. And the reason why it took 4 months, because with our innovative uh, vacation plan, when people are actually enrolling in our vacation plan, they can go on vacation anytime. Basically, they have a window of 2 years. So in this way, we are overcoming the problem of the time because they can vacation anytime the next 2 years. I knew that this is really success when our first client came back and say, you know what, this time was the best time of my life.
Mhm.
So then I knew that if I help people and they're coming back with this kind of comment, this was the best time of my life, I'm doing the right thing.
So let's talk about happiness assurance. I'm wondering if you could describe the business, help us understand who you help, what problems you solve, why people select and stay with your company.
Of course. Well, we help individuals. In other words, it's a business to consumer, B2C, and also we have businesses. And what is really unique about our program, and that is that we are really we really solve the problem of money, time, and planning. And the way that we do it is that, in essence, that our customers, they've got the option of paying monthly. And because of that, it is really also a subscription model. And because they can pay monthly, it works out to just a latte a day.
Hmm.
So if you can afford a latte a day, you can afford your vacation getaway. As far as the time is concerned, again, they have a window of 2 years to vacation, and there's absolutely no blackout dates. So then we're overcoming the problem of the time. And as far as the planning is concerned, we plan the vacation for our customers. In other words, they have basically a choice. They can vacation at 2,000 luxury hotel and resorts, virtually anywhere in the United States and more than 100 countries. And basically, they are all at the same price. In other words, when people enroll in our happiness assurance, and let's say they decide, I want to go on vacation, all they have to do is just pick up the phone and say, well, I want to go to Hawaii, I want to go to the Caribbean, I want to go to Italy, and we will plan it for them. Now, the planning is very, very important because, as you know, most people are doing it themselves, and very often they don't actually get what they think they'll get, because when you go online, you see nice pictures, but the pictures don't tell you all the story. Why? Because you might basically go to this place and you find out that at 7 o'clock in the morning, there's construction going on. They're going to wake you at 7 o'clock in the morning. Or maybe the gym is out of order. Maybe there's no water in the pool. By the time you find out, it's too late. So what we are doing is that we plan the vacation for our clients for free, and we will basically deliver a much better and happier experience than our clients can get by themselves. And in addition to that, we are providing a free upgrade to our clients. Now, what is this free upgrade? As you know, probably, Rick, from your experience, even if you're going to a very, very nice place, but if you get the room near the ice maker facing the alley, you'll have one type of vacation. If you get the penthouse overlooking the ocean, you'll have a different type of vacation, right? So what we are doing, and this is free of charge, we communicate to the general manager of that hotel resort before our client check in to make sure that our clients will be allocated the best unit with the best view of that particular place. And this can be the difference between a lousy vacation and a fantastic vacation. So what we are doing really is that we are really customizing, and we make sure on a one-on-one base that our clients will really have an amazing vacation experience. Now, many people are asking us, yeah, but how do you compete with online? I mean, there are 10,000 of vacation providers online. Yes, there are, but think what you need to be able to do that today. First of all, you will need to know exactly where you want to go, right? Otherwise, you can't book it. Second of all, you need to know today exactly when you want to go. Otherwise, you can't book it either. And third of all, which is quite difficult for many people, if you want the best deal, you need to pay everything up front. So you need to know where, when, and pay everything up front. This is online. With happiness assurance, you don't need to know any of those. The only thing that you need to know is that, yes, I want to go on a vacation sometime the next 2 years. I don't know today where or when, and I don't have all the money, but you can still do it. Because once you do it, you will have something great to look forward to. So it will already reduce your stress. It will increase your happiness. It will help you reconnect with loved one and can basically change your mind frame and your mindset. So when you're coming back from the vacation, you can be more productive and more effective, and you can make more money. Because many people that own their businesses, they have this badge. They're saying, you know what? I didn't go on vacation for 8 years. This is not a badge of honor. This is a badge of stupidity. Why? Because if you own your own business, think about who is the most important asset in your business. You are the most important asset. Now, if you change your mind frame and your mindset, and you can basically change the way that you are seeing the world, you can be more productive and more effective. So actually, you will do yourself a favor and your family a favor, but even more importantly, you do your business a favor by going on vacation and being more productive when you're coming back.
So I have a couple of follow-up questions, Rami, if I can. You mentioned, I think, 2,000 different choices that your clients can pick from. So how long did it take you to really build the kind of relationships that allow you to have such a breadth and depth of places that people can choose from and experiences that they can get while they're there?
Altogether, it took us 25 years. So this is the answer to your question. It took us 25 years. and we listen to our clients. And this is how basically we established the happiness assurance model. Because these problems are not only local problems in the United States, but the same problem are all over the world. The same problem are that people want to vacation, but the money, the time, and the planning are the issues. So we basically decided, let's design a program in which we are helping people to solve this problem. Now, if you think about it, there's another aspect to it, and this is why we actually call the business happiness assurance. Why? Because think about many people are spending more money monthly on what they don't want rather than on what they do want. What I'm talking about, just add all the money that you spend monthly on death, sickness, fire, theft, and earthquake insurance. Just add all this money together and compare it to the money that you invest in your own happiness. It's insanity. It's insanity to spend more money on what you don't want than on what you do want. So we're not saying that we don't need insurance. Of course we do. But you need to balance your life, because if you don't do it, no one will do it for you.
Right. Yes, that is so true. So you have a flat fee,
Yes.
monthly fee.
Yes.
Do you have one program for all your clients, or do you have other offers?
We have different tiers. In other words, depends, of course, how many people want to go on vacation, whether it's 2 people or 4 people or 6 people, etc. But again, the nice thing about it is really, especially in uncertain times, and we are still living in a certain time,
right,
is the flexibility that basically with our program, you can change at any time where you want to go. You can change at any time when you want to go, and you don't have to pay any penalty. So the program is really flexible, and this is really what is needed in terms of uncertainty. You want to do something basically for your own good, but you want to have the flexibility, because ultimately, especially now, many people are very concerned. They say, inflation, recession. You can basically, the best investment that you can do, this is Warren Buffett, okay, not me, this is Warren Buffett. The best investment that you can do is in yourself. So you can't change the world, but you can change your world. And all it takes, a latte a day.
So this business model that you have now that you're talking about, was this the original business model for happiness assurance, or have you had some pivots and changes over the 10 years?
I had pivots. This is it's a very good question, Rick. We had pivots because 25 years ago, we still have basically this program, which in essence, it is a destination club. So basically, with the destination club, you enroll in a destination club, and you never pay for vacation lodging again, ever again. However, obviously, it requires a certain amount just to enroll in this destination club. So about 10 years ago, we realized that we are helping a certain relatively small niche of the market. But what about all the people that don't have a lot of money available, but still they want to enjoy a happy vacation experience? So we actually pivoted to make this thing with the happiness assurance. It is a one-time vacation. There is no timeshare. There is no catch. You are just getting a one-time amazing vacation at a fraction of the online price. And this is really important, because if you're comparing what we are offering to what is available online, basically we are about between 30 to 40% less than online price. When you go online, Rick, I don't know if you know or thought about it, but when you go online, you pay retail. Okay. Now, friends, don't let friends pay retail. So the advantage of our program is that, again, you have the option. You can pay monthly, just a latte a day, or you can pay everything up front. It's up to you. Now, you asked me, just to come back to your first question, to whom do we help? So we help obviously family and individuals, etc. But also we help companies. In other words, it's also B2B. And how we help companies, especially now, companies have got difficulties of attracting and retaining talent. So with happiness assurance, they can actually use happiness assurance to attract and retain top talent by offering a happy vacation experience. Now, the nice thing about that from a company point of view is that, first of all, cash flow, because they can pay monthly, number one. And number two, they do not have to award the vacation immediately to their employee. They can basically give all the information to their employee and say, should you stay with us another 12 months, you will have an amazing vacation experience. You can go anywhere you want, anytime you want. And instead of just a little hotel room, you'll enjoy a suite or a penthouse or a villa. You'll have living room, dining room, kitchen, 2 or 3 TVs, DVD player, sometimes even a jacuzzi bar. So basically companies, they can actually increase their retention, attract more talent, and also a certain industry, they can use our happiness assurance actually as an incentive to increase sales. So they can increase their closing ratio by offering more value to the clients than what their competition is offering. So whatever the company is, if you are, let's say, selling a product or a service, you can say, should you do business with us, in addition to everything else, we will throw in this. And of course, again, it's flexible because with our program, even if, for example, this employee is leaving this company, the money is not wasted because the company can award this thing to someone else. In other words, it's totally transferable. So we are B2C and B2B.
Is that a product that you came up with after you launched Happiness Assurance, the B2B model, or was that a model that's been around for a while?
Well, we thought about it from the beginning.
Okay.
Because we realized that actually companies, can enroll with a large number of obviously packages. And it's very easy for them to monitor it because until now, of course, it's not new that companies were using vacation as an incentive. But what is different about our program is that it motivates more, it costs less, and it's easy to implement from the company point of view because the company doesn't have to deal with anything. Their employee, whenever they're ready, they call us. So it's easy and inexpensive for the company to implement it, which was a very big challenge in the past.
That's a great idea. I think I can see how companies could benefit. All size companies could benefit from that type of a program. Very interesting.
Absolutely.
So you're an entrepreneur. You're doing a bunch of things. Where do you go to get exposure to other entrepreneurs who maybe have experiences or insights that can benefit you, Rami, as you continue to scale and grow Happiness Assurance?
I belong to a CEO forum, which is supported by SCORE, and I belong to this forum around now probably about 3 years, and I find it very beneficial because this forum we get together once a month, and there are about 10 CEOs, and we consult with one another because the CEO position, as you know, it's a very lonely position. So we basically discuss the various challenges that everyone has. And sometimes it's very enlightening to hear other perspective and other point of view. So we help one another to overcome the challenges that we have, in our industry and in our business. And I find it, again, I'm doing it for the last 3 years, I find it very, very beneficial because we really help one another and because we do not have any competition and we trust obviously one another, I find it's very, very helpful.
That's excellent. Good program. I'm glad to hear that you're in an organization like that. Let's talk about tomorrow, Rami. Where are you taking the organization? What's the future for the company?
Good question. Rick, visualize yourself. There is the tree of knowledge, okay? And then there is the tree of happiness, okay? Where do you think there will be more people lining up?
Probably for the happiness tree.
I agree with you there as well. Now, what I'm talking about here, the tree of knowledge, really, if you think about it, is really Google, right? It's the tree of knowledge. Whatever you want, you go to Google, and Google will tell you all the information that you want. So my vision, happiness assurance will be the tree of happiness.
Mm.
So this is where I envision, I see the future of happiness assurance, and that is that it will be a multi-billion-dollar company that actually will spread happiness to individuals and to companies.
Mm.
This is a proven concept. We have many people, many clients. For example, comments that we hear is that it changed my life. Comments that we hear, it was 11 out of 10. Beyond awesome. So it's a proven concept, and we can really scale it internationally relatively quickly.
That's exciting. If someone would like to learn more about happiness assurance or connect with you on LinkedIn, Rami, how do you suggest they do that?
Easy. All they have to do, just look on happiness assurance on LinkedIn. They can go to our website, happinessassurance.com, or they can pick up the phone and dial 877 happy 10. On a scale of 1 to 10, how happy do you want to be, Rick? 877 happy 10.
Well, I've enjoyed learning about your business and talking with you as a peer entrepreneur here in Orange County. Thank you for your time today.
Thank you very much, Rick. Remember, life is short. Don't delay. Plan your happiness today.
That's perfect. You know, I'd like to thank the audience too for being a part of Orange County's longest running business talk show. Robbie's episode was episode number 1398 in our catalog. If you are interested in sharing your story and you're an Orange County entrepreneur, then reach out to us here on the program. You can find me on LinkedIn. I'm Rick Franzi. That's also our website, rickfranzi.com. And until the next time we have a chance to be together, I hope all of your business decisions will move your company in a positive direction.